Alright, this is a topic that nobody really likes to talk about. It's a topic that most people suffer with. That's male and female. And as now I'm being honest to myself and others and doing my best to respect and honor people that doesn't respect my faith and my my trust in the higher power of God. But I want to say this is a topic that randomly, and a lot of people was like, how does God do that? He does that randomly. And it's just the conviction that it's good to talk about. And the topic is this weird thing that's now it's a big impact in people's life for some reason. It can be Onlyfans. And I'm not scared to get banned from this to talk about it or anything. I hope and pray I don't, because I know it will help others with their addiction. So let's get into it. First, OnlyFans. Second, porn. Third, trust me, it's hard to, I think that's it basically. Porn and OnlyFans is basically the same things. OnlyFans means that you're just selling your stuff. You're basically selling your parts to get money, and that's totally wrong. Christ does not like that, and he knows where you stand. He's not judging you. He wants you to repent and turn. That's really it. And he still loves you. Doesn't matter if you are OnlyFaner. OnlyFan really is male and female, really. It's just you selling your parts for money. And it's wrong. It's totally wrong. And I think it's not just a common thing. I think everybody saw it or even search it up at least. I mean, a lot of people gotta search up stuff to make them know what it is. That's basically how the mind works. So, OnlyFans is the same thing as porn. Porn is really just people having sex just to get content, really. And it's kind of upsetting to say. And the reason why I want to talk about it, because, I mean, as a male, and I think as a female too, but I think mostly for a male, we see girls as a very attractive. I mean, I'm not trying to say I don't disagree. I mean, when you walk into or when you randomly work, let me turn this way. I don't want to corrupt their dog. My neighbor got a dog house, so I don't want to make them start. But really, it's just you watching the same sex as you having intercourse with some beautiful woman, same as you working or walking to a store, or this pretty girl with nice hair, and stuff goes on and on in your mind, because our mind is really everywhere when you see a pretty girl. I mean, I can't say nothing about it. I mean, now I'm actually trying to get that conviction out, because I don't want to be like really into that, because that's not really good. And it's not good if you think someone is very good looking. I'm not saying that's not bad at all. I'm not saying that's not good. The way that this thing works, when you are constantly doing OnlyFans, constantly watching porn, a lot of people, including myself, I'll be 100% honest with you. I really don't know when I started it, really, and it's really not no bragging at all. It's the most terrible thing, because I think my first time, like like, I guess, searching it up for the first time. I think I was like 16. And that's every common man and female. I mean, it's part of that's part of the, I don't know how to call it, but it's part of the human nature. I mean, we all want to know what this or that is, and the only way we can know what it is by searching it up. It's basically common sense, really, and it's really not a good thing to do. But no, I mean, kids be kids, I guess, or teens be teens, really. And really, it's like high school is really just knows, I don't want to call it demonic, but it's really just all like, what is it called? It's when your hormones get very like out there because everybody hits puberty in a different age. So we all got to go through that. And it's not really just, I mean, Jesus knows that we're going to fall for that. I mean, thing about it, like Adam seen Eve as a pretty attractive woman. And what did he do? She, of course, as any man would do if they see a attractive female. They're like, oh, look at that, he looks so sick. And that's when really porn doesn't really help out for that, or Onlyfans. It really doesn't really do nothing to really, like, it really just mess up your mind. If you really want to think about it. It literally just doesn't help you. I'm gonna talk more. I'm gonna get me a seat with us. I would go back over there and walk the lap that we're about to walk, but I don't want to make a dog bark. And for one thing, I need to try to find a way to beat my fear too. Because I'm scared of dogs for some reason. But let me get this chair. It might be a little quiet for a couple of minutes. I didn't know I'm going to do this, so don't hate on me. I didn't realize I'm going to pick up a chair and put it in my backyard and talk. But it seemed like just a good talk to talk about. Not just because it's a Bible question. It's really a helpful question for some people. But it's not going to take so long. And I hope everyone have a great day, though. Let me park it right here. We're parked at the sun, but it will be blinding me. All right. Anyway, so really, it really doesn't do nothing for you. It's, for one thing, our body is a temple, really. It's a temple for the Holy Spirit that lives in us. If we do all these random things, like, the most topic is basically porn and Onlyfans, really, because we all suffer with it. Myself suffered with porn before, and it doesn't really do nothing. And I think Onlyfans and porn is really together in the same subjects, because, I mean, what happened to me, and it might probably help you and make you understand, like, okay, I get it, it's very hard. It's very easy to get tempted. It's the most easiest thing ever. I mean, when you get tempted, basically from this kitty cat named Satan, he really tempts you and make you believe that it's good to watch. And trust me, it really is looking good. It really does seem good. Looks good. See these attractive people, with this attractive parts, but it's really not really attractive either way you think about it. And it really impacts you outside of that private zone. Like, we all can agree that we go to this private place to watch it, or to do it at least. It's, no one can say they don't. It's common sense. No one wants to expose the truth. We all go to this private place. It might just be a restroom, it might be a shut door, it might just be a room. We all go through this private place that we just want to do our thing. And it's not really good. You think about it. It's not really good because no one knows. But a lot of people, including myself, is like, no one knows how to do it. And the crazy thing is, the only person that does know is God. And God will. And that's a crazy thing that I realized, like, I can do. And I mean, no one realized. And it's not just God that realized. If we really think about it, a lot of people, I mean, I like to put God in it too, but it really impacts others. If you really think about it. So when you, like, it's like right now, it's like, I got a clean mind, got a clean eyesight, I got a clean vision of life. When I was watching porn and that kind of stuff, I don't really have a clean mind. I don't have a clean eyes. I don't really have a clean mindset. Because when you watch it like 24/7 or watch it in like every day or just any day or any time, really, it really lowers your energy, and it really lowers your thought process, and it really lowers your mindset. It really lowers to reflect that you see in a real lifestyle. When you like go outside, it's like, this doesn't look normal. But when you have a full clean mindset without all those things that you've been watching, you're like, oh, it's like, this sun really does look pretty. This sun really does look good and all that kind of stuff. But when you watch all those kind of things, you're like, nah, life is not really good. Like, life sucks. You know why? Because you're feeding you're feeding your flesh. Really, you're really feeding your flesh. And a lot of people's like, what's flesh? Flesh is really our desires of, I mean, it's all common sense. We all know what bad is. We all know what good is. I mean, we all can tell. It can be, say, it can be 9 o'clock and you're playing your game non-stop to 12 o'clock. Of course, you're going to have a low energy because your mind and your eyes is more focused on the game. And it's not really good because your energy lowers down because all your focusing is on the game. And a lot of people is like, but that's the fun part. No, the fun part is going outside. I mean, trust me, I hate going outside before. I never liked going outside. Always on the game 24/7. I like playing the game. And it's really like boring now. It's like, what's the point of playing a game? And you can, I mean, and it's not really just reading the word or knowing the Bible or knowing God. I mean, really, like, outside is the most gorgeous thing. And I can point and I can give the point to it. It's because God created it. Really, if God didn't create it, it would still be the most wonderful thing ever. Really, like, when people go outside, they're like, I hate these bugs biting me. I hate doing this and that because you're not used to going outside. And if you suffer with like these porn addictions, like for me, I was 16 and I really don't know when it started, but I was like, heck of it. And I just started it, really. And really, it doesn't really do nothing. And I'm so like honored and blessed that I dated a girl for 6 years, but I'm more sadly wishing that I did better because I was still suffering like that. And when you're suffering with addiction like porn or Onlyfans, and you have a significant other of a male dating a female, and a male dating a female, really, it really impacts your relationship. And it's no hate on any of those two. It's a part of our human nature. We all want to know what this or that is. It's part of it's a part of the mind. And that's what I like about God creating minds, because we have free will to do this. But God really created a mind that we can literally process anything and think of anything that can be bad or good. I'm not saying God loves when you think bad. 100%, I'm not saying that, but God knows 100%. He created us in his own image by having a mind that we can do literally anything that we want to do, really. And it's kind of sad, and it's kind of hard to come across because we can do anything bad or good to do that, really. And it's kind of sad if you think about it. But it was more powerful, and that's what I've been kind of processing. Like, I really didn't process this. Like, God is really real, because Did this person have a mind to do this? This person should love by doing that. I'm not saying porn is good. I'm not saying Onlyfans is good. But sometimes I'm not saying anything that's good above at all. I honestly don't like people who are doing that. But I 100% love the fact that they have a mind. That means God create that mind. I'm not saying God create that mind to do that at all. I love the fact that God created a mind to do, and it's so powerful seeing people do this. It's so powerful, like Biba Habs. It's so powerful seeing, like Michael Jordan becoming a basketball player. That means he has a mind to do that, and it's powerful. Same thing as Kobe. Same thing as for my favorite thing to watch, WWE. I love the fact that these superstars can go out here and doing stuff that I can't and do my own. That I probably could, but I can't. The fact that most of these soccer players can literally, I forgot what it's called, like kick up the soccer ball or do these random super kicks or I guess super kicks or anything above that. Same thing as basketball. It's very impressive to see like Kobe and all these good professional basketball players just shooting and dunking and three-pointer shots, anything. That's very powerful. That means they have a mind. Same thing as boxing is like, it's so powerful seeing people have a mind of their own to do this. And it's like, that's so powerful. It's like God created a mind to do what mighty things do. Same thing as a passion of love. Like, a love can be anything. A love can just be a passion that you love. It's like me, my passion, I love football. Don't know what it was, but I love football. Like, that's the only thing I think about. I mean, not really in everything I think about, except for God. That's what I like to think about more. But if anyone comes to me and is like, hey, well, what's your dream? What's your this? What's your passion? I mean, of course it's going to be God, and God knows I'm going to pick him first. But really, I'm not trying to exalt God to say that I don't honor him, but it's really my passion is really football, and that's what I like about a mind, that these people can have their own mind and love for a passion and to choose what they want to do, and it's a good mind. But the main like topic is porn. I mean, it's not good, but it's powerful seeing that someone has a mind to do that. I'm not saying what they're doing is good, but it's so powerful that God created a mind. Shows that he loves them for the fullest. He doesn't love the fact what they're doing because it's hurting. It's not just hurting them, because porn does hurt yourself. A lot of people don't talk about that. It really does hurt yourself. It's like, just saying for the fact, if you like always go to porn like nonstop, or this could be anything, not just porn, and I might just change this whole topic to addiction, because addiction is really everything. Like, addiction can be this, addiction can be that. In case you really just focus on one thing, like saying, really just saying this, like point four, and just saying thing as porn addiction. You can literally just saying, like, for me, trust me, I love eating sweets. Trust me, I love eating ice cream. But it's not good eating ice cream at 10 o'clock at night. One reason why, because you wake up like so, like, I forgot what it's called, wasted, you want to say, or like you're not there because you eat like these sweets. It's like, God, trust me, I love ice cream. I love ice cream. And trust me, I mean, God sometimes is like, why are you eating ice cream at 12 o'clock at night? I don't know, I just want to eat ice cream for some reason. And so we all have that desire. Same thing as video games. Trust me, I'm the type of person before that will literally stay up to 3 o'clock playing a video game. And I did a couple of times. And it really doesn't do nothing, because you don't have that much sleep. You don't have that much energy to do anything like what you want to do. And when you do it, you feel low energy, you feel this, you feel that. Same thing as porn. porn really doesn't do nothing. For one, trust me, I will say it to myself, it's 100%, it's not good, but trust me, for your flesh, it likes it. Your flesh and your eyes should not see that in the first place. God didn't create sex just like what we saw in porn. That's not what God created. God, I forgot what it says. God created sex. I mean, there's not really the actual verse of it, but he's like, he created a male and a female to have a baby, and they're own way. Like, you can make your own way without even watching anything or looking up anything. Say, if you're just a person that never watched it, never seen it, and you're like, hey, let's get married and let's have a kid. And you will have your own desires of your own love to each other. That's what God made us for. God didn't made others with others to do it online and make their own type of skill level to make their own sex. And that's not what God created. But it makes sense why we live in a world of sin, because sin's not good. And we can't do nothing about it. We can't. Trust me, I wish I could. I wish I could just randomly tell myself to not sin. You can 100% try your best to not sin, but you're going to sin. Does that matter if you think you did a whole day of good? You sin somehow, some way. That's why it says to repent and ask God for help. And that doesn't mean just repent, like, hey, I'm sorry, and you do it. Trust me, I did that several times and it did nothing. It didn't do a single thing for me. And it's really impact others. Just like when you watch stuff like that, and it's going to be for addictions too, it really impacts of others. A lot of people don't like to say it. When you like watch porn for all these type of days, for me, I watch it when your whole mind was all about like this or that topic, and you go to a store, it's the most hardest thing in the world to literally, if like a girl looks at you or you look at a girl, it's so hard to keep a straight eye, like a straight eye to eye, or just you looking eye to eye. It's the most hardest thing because all you're focusing in your mind is about that part. Reason why? Because you watch that video, you watch those stuff, or you look at that stuff, and it really impacts you, because you're like, why am I thinking about this random person I don't know in this type of way? And it really impacts them, because, I mean, we're not stupid. They're not stupid. I mean, it's very easy to tell for people to know what you really look at. That's why it says to keep your eye on him and not on what's in front of you. Trust me, it's good to look in front of you. It's good to look what's in front of you. I'm not saying don't, but several times you look in front of you and you find an attractive girl, you're like, oh, let me just go peek mode and see what's behind her. You know what I mean? But it really doesn't do nothing. It really just impacts. Really impacts them, because you're like, did this guy look at me inappropriately? And trust me, they will tell. They will know. It's not because someone tell them. It's not because you tell them. They already know. And it really impacts your relationship if you're in one, because all you're thinking about is that. All you are thinking about is that. You might not know, no it's not. And it's very hard to keep that bond, because when you're together, like close up, the only thing you're thinking about is that. And trust me, a lot of people like to go back and change things. That's what I like about Christ. He said he is only looking for the broken heart. Trust me. A lot of people is like, but I'm not broken, I'm very good. No, you're broken. We're all broken. It's not just me, not just you. We're all broken. We're all broken. We all fell for the sin. We literally all, like all of us, were literally Judas. We're basically Judas right now. The only way that we can literally become and beat, and sorry for pulling guilt on Judas. Currently, he did have a choice. Currently, the devil tempted him, and he sent Jesus to the Romans, and guess what he got? And it's really impact how the fact that the devil himself, aka Lucifer, aka Satan, aka really what I'll call him, a little kitty cat, because what he does, he tempts people. Like, he's like, hey, I know you're doing good. Like, I know you're doing amazing right now. But what about you just go for like one more sip? What about you just go behind closed doors and just want to go like watch someone have sex? Or what about you just go over there and just cuss someone out because you just want to? Or what about you want to go over there and get mad because someone insulted you, or someone did this, or just anything above? Or Satan will literally like, hey, what about you just play your video game for this type of hours? And what's the funny thing is that no one talks about the fact that Satan would do that, and out of nowhere Satan would be like, why did you do that? Like, why did you do that? It's like sometimes Satan will literally like, why did you watch that inappropriate video? It won't do nothing. It's because you told me to. And he was like, no, I didn't. You did it to yourself. Same thing as Satan was say, hey, what about you go for one more sip? You know what I mean? It's going to fix all your problems. And then you ask him, why do I feel this type of way? Why do I feel like I'm not there? And then Satan's like, because you choose to. And you're like, no, you tempt me to do that. Same thing as when you want to play your video games. It's like, hey, what about you play your video games? And then out of nowhere, you're like, oh my God, it's like 2 o'clock. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Or like pretty much, I guess your eyes are hurting. Or I guess you get no sleep. And you woke up, realize that you literally have one work in 30 minutes. And you're like, Satan, why did you tell me to do that? And then he'd be like, I didn't tell you to do that. Like, I didn't tell you to do that. Same thing as when someone insults you, or perhaps my crush that I really hope that can happen. And it's like, dang, that didn't happen. And it's like, I should just blame God for it. And it's like, that's just Satan telling me, how do you blame God? And I know where I can do that. I was like, Satan, why did you tell me to do that? And he was like, I didn't tell you to do that. It's like a mess. It's really like a mess up cult that Satan will literally do. And it's really impact. The reason why Satan like, hey, what about you just go over there and just cuss at someone, or go over there and go and close doors and, I don't know, just watch porn for a little bit. And when you do it, you just feel like, dang, you feel like wasted, really. You really think about it, like, dang, why did I do that? And then you really just feel guilt. And Satan would be like, why did you do that? You know that won't help you. And what's so funny enough that I think most people now realize, and I'm realizing now, thanks to Bryce Crawford, really, it's like, and this is what I process, really. It's really the only reason why Satan does this, the reason why Satan tempts us, and literally after you get tempted and after you fall for that kind of sin that Satan tempts you, Satan will literally say, why did you do that? It's only because the reason why Satan will do these type of things, or tempt you and judge you after you do it, or tell you why did you do that, or make you feel guilt for why did you do that, it's all because Satan is mad. Satan is mad. It's really, it's the most funniest thing to talk about, because we can literally slander his name. That's what's so funny is. That's the most funny thing that we can do. It's not because we should love our enemies. Satan is not an enemy. Satan is nothing to become an enemy. That's the only person that we can literally, that's the only person that we can literally, like, turn against too. And it's the most craziest thing that we have that free will to do. And it's really just an impact because, for one, Satan, the only reason why he does what he does and gets mad when you do it and asks you why did you do it is because he was the most perfect angel. He was the most impact, biggest angel that we can realize to today. God knows that. Jesus knows that. Jesus 100% knows. God 100% knows that Lucifer was the only biggest angel in this whole wide world. The only perfect angel. The only angel that... And it's so crazy. Like, I sometimes want to, like, pictures, like, if Satan doesn't do what he did, we will have such a big impact to this world. It will be so funny. But no. And it makes sense. We need someone to betray God, I guess. And I think he was the one because he got too much pride. We all have too much pride in this world. The fact is, our pride takes over everything, really. Our pride takes over everything. Pride can be over money or anything. What if people like to flex what they got, and it really turns down when that stuff gets away? Because it can happen. I can flex a lot of stuff that I have that you guys don't have. I don't have a car. Yes, indeed, I still live with my parents, but I don't have a car. But I can flex the fact that I have a Kobe jersey, a Lakers Kobe Bryant jersey. I got LeBron a Lakers jersey. I got a couple of hockey jerseys. I got a Tim Tebow 40 Gator Jordan jersey. I got a basketball 40 Gator jersey. I got a WWE replica spinner belt. I got over 250 WWE figures, and most of them's all dead. I got it's not really a big impact. I got a basketball goal. I got weights. I got all that kind of stuff, and really, like, just pride. And it's good to honor what you have, but don't feel like you need to brag and have pride for it and just saying, guess what? I have this. That's just one thing I hate about people. I'm not trying to put guilt on YouTubers, but I might get banned for this, but I don't really care. I really don't like the fact that, like, these Mr. B's and these kind of people, and I like the fact that they give this stuff away. And I'm not saying what they got is blessing for them, but I like the fact how they like to brag it. I'm not trying to say most of it's on Mr. B. It's like the fact that most of it's on other people. Like, other people like to brag what they got. Because people make them feel bad. It's not really good. Because you think about it, I might have all these stuff, but really, we have people on this earth right now is homeless. It's not because sometimes they deserve it. It's not because sometimes that they just need to have that punishment. It's because they just don't have the stuff that we need. And trust me, most of these people that's homeless aren't really asking just for water, really. That's really what they're really asking for is water and food. And most of us people, and I'm trying to feel that guilt for myself and actually impact what I can impact for that when I see one. It's just talk to them at least. Trust me, it's good to give to people, but sometimes they just want someone to talk to, really. We don't even know what they're going through. We just need someone to talk to. And back to the topic, the only thing I tell you that can stop doing what you can possibly do to not fall for those temptations, because Satan will tempt you and make you feel like you're a lost puppy. Really, he's the one that's a lost puppy that needs a life, because he literally has one. And when this earth ends, a lot of people's like, Satan has a home. No, he doesn't. When Jesus returns, he's gone. what's powerful for us, we can die, and I'll be 100%. Most of us will go have a place. Most of us won't have a place. A lot of people is like, it'd be so cool living in hell. Really, you really think it's so cool living in hell, but really, you won't have a new earth. The people that go to heaven, trust me, going to heaven is not like by doing that. And going to heaven is by surrendering yourself, because you know that you cannot suffer with yourself. You cannot control yourself. Trust me, 100%. I love the fact that I can do all those things, but behind closed doors, I suffer with a lot. It's not because my parents did not love me. It's because, I'm broken. I'm a sinful human being like all of us are, and we just need someone that knows us. Someone that cares for us more than anybody else in this world. Including your parents love you 100%, but no one in this whole wide world loves you more than Christ. And the perfect thing about Christ is not because I want to go to heaven. Trust me. And I'll be 100% true with you. I don't deserve to go to heaven. The only way I deserve to go to heaven is because of Christ. But really, a lot of people is like, I want to go to heaven, so I should believe in Christ. Really, the only reason why I trust and have a relationship with Christ is because if someone can randomly or choose, not really choose to, but really did nothing wrong to deserve to have a death penalty on a cross, and the only thing that he did was showing love and care and help people out, what the people that's in need help, and he died for no reason. I bet 100%. If I was a good person, help people out, and I die on a cross, about 100%, you will probably believe in me. 100%. If I never sinned at all, and you like, oh, this guy never sinned, I bet 100% you guys believe in me. That's why I trust the Lord, because not trust Jesus. Jesus is basically the Son of God. Really, Jesus really just a person that sees where you at, sees where you stand, and still loves you for who you are. It doesn't matter what race you're. It doesn't matter if you literally just sin today and sin a second. Is all he wants was you. Is all he wants is you. He just wants a relationship with you. A lot of people are talking about this religion stuff. I don't fall for religion. I fall for just Christ in general. In case you don't have a full relationship with Christ, I really hope you do, because if you just want to cry to someone, he's a person to cry to, and it's a part. And the most powerful thing too, when you just give it all to Christ, he literally can impact your life, really. And it's kind of hard to say that because you really don't know how impact it is. Trust me, it really is. It really is impact. So the topic is basically porn and Onlyfans and really addiction. But all I can say, if you're lost right now and you have nothing else to do, nothing else to even conquer or anything about that, the only thing I would tell you right now is you could download the app, or you can open a Bible, or even buy a Bible. All I can ask you, don't listen to me, because I'm not perfect. I learn from myself. Don't listen to me. Don't try to give me this lustre of all this kind of stuff that I say. If you don't believe me, all I can say, if you can just read, Matthew, Luke, and John, and see how it turns out, it will really impact your life. So I hope everyone have a blessed day.